Rude alert! Many Wurlitzers are missing from my database. Abandoned shop. This is not a daffodil. Repeat, this is not a daffodil.
Welcome everybody. I don't know if there's anybody here. I haven't been here for like 3 weeks or something. Is there anybody watching? No, he's watching. I have spread the word though. I've spread the word. Welcome guys. Welcome, and welcome to all of you and all of ye to the Doom Vlog episode 55. Say it everybody, 55. I should have been at like 60 by now, but I have not been around. I've not been around. I've not been sitting in this room, my room, the Doom room, the Revenge of the Video Store room, which is my Instagram handle, or one of my Instagram handles, in quite some time. The Neon Doom room has been very empty. Well, look, I can give you the brief explanation without going too much into the ramble. But first of all, before I get into any rambling, let's do some introductions. We've got to do some introductions. We've got me, BZ, in the Neon Doom room, in the Revenge of the Video Store room, but you know it as the Neon Doom room, for the Doom vlog episode 55. And with me is joined, with me, I am joined, if I can use English as my first language, which it is, and my beanie's not my first language because it's not sitting straight. I have two very important things in this room that assist me in partaking in hosting this episode and one of many previous 54 episodes, and that is Rotten Roddy. Rotten Roddy, my camera. You might not know Rotten Roddy, but if you are a regular viewer of my channel and this episode, this particular vlog, you will know Rotten Roddy. Rotten Roddy has failed me multiple times, which is why they have earned the moniker Rotten Roddy. Rotten Roddy's my camera. What can we say about Rotten Roddy? Rotten Roddy is my master at arm's length. He's my compatriot. He is my buddy. He has let me down countless times and failed, and I've had to bail on episodes because he's, I don't know, he's just, he's moody. We'll say he's moody. Let's just say that. Rotten Roddy is faithful. As much as a camera can be faithful. Ever-present, all-knowing, all-seeing, unjudgmental, as a camera can be, unjudgmental as a camera should be, and as we all should be. And once again, I always do the caveat of unjudgmental about many things, but not about film. We need to be judgmental about film. We need to be judgmental about games. We need to be judgmental about story, about character development, about locations, and about shooting styles. We need to be judgmental about decisions that these CEOs and these companies that have control of what we love and can be dastardly and can be basically assholes and ruin things for everybody if they deem it so. But you know, we can be judgmental about that. But about, you know, religion, sex, gender, sexual preference, nomenclature about who you are, what you are, we should not be judgmental about those things. People, live your lives. Be what you are. Do what you do. I'm a firm believer, as is me and Rotten Roddy. Also, we have here Mike. Mike, not Tabitha, not Cincinnati Joe. That's a terrible name. I don't even live in America. Not Cincinnati Joe, not Tabitha, not Barry. I love Barry. And not Max. We'll use good names there. No, Mike. That's Mike. Mike will not be anything other than Mike. And Mike has one job, just as Rotten Roddy has one job, just as I have one. I have more than one job, but I have this job here tonight, to be here to entertain you as much as freaking possible. Okay, so we're in the Neon Doom room. I have not been here for a while. I'm just doing a quick health check on the channel. We have no views. It's looking different though. I don't know why this says views and comments. There used to be another thing here, and I don't know. Yeah, they've removed something. I don't know what they've removed. They've removed an overall view thing. That's kind of weird, but that's okay. I can come back in maybe and see if I can see that. Can we go? No, I don't want to do that. I want to, sorry, I'm getting distracted here. Can we just go back to where I was? This should all be sorted already. Let me just get out of here. Let me just reload it, because this is not looking normal to me. It's missing the overall views, and that might be a change that it's done. YouTube Studio. Content. Live. Yeah, it's missing something. That's okay. That doesn't matter. No biggie. All right. So yeah, I haven't been around much. I haven't been around much at all. And I went, as you know, I went to New South Wales, went and saw my mum. She's in a dementia ward. She's in her own place, and I wanted to come and visit her. I don't get a chance to see her very much, maybe once or twice a year, and that was a few weeks ago. And then I got back from there, and I went back to work, and I was just too busy to do an episode. And then I got really sick. I know I've been sick a few times during the course of these vlogs. I've gotten sick. You've heard me with my voice breaking. You've heard me like losing my voice. Or was the regularity of a yawn. You've heard me in all aspects of my health on this channel. I try to always continue on, hence I'm at 55 episodes. But I got really sick. I got really sick. I've been fighting it literally for 2 weeks before that. That's why I wasn't really around. And then my body couldn't keep up. It caved and I ended up getting sick. So my wife was sick, my boss at work was sick, and then a few people around me were sick. So I was sort of stuck in between a rock and a hard place between everybody and everything. And you caught up with me. Eventually I got sick. I got mostly sick it was about a week. But mostly for about 3 days were the worst of it. And the rest of it was just dragging on, maybe a week and a half. And I did lose my voice. I literally lost my voice. I was speaking like the pimply kid from The Simpsons. Hello, sir. Excuse me, sir. That's what I sounded like. So, yes. And then after that, the weekend after that, I was starting to feel a little bit better. But it was a Saturday, and I came in here to do a vlog, and I just didn't. I didn't feel like it, and I'm sorry about that. I apologize. But we're back. We're back, and also I couldn't drink beer, and that was another factor. It was like, well, do I drink or not drink? I just didn't feel like it was safe enough. I'm of an age now that if I do take that risk, it can actually backfire. Now that I've bored the shit out of you with my ramble, let's talk about what's happening today in this room. So on this screen here, we have, it's pretty much like my comfort watch or comfort background thing that I have going, which is Rebels, Star Wars Rebels. I have Star Wars Rebels on the 42-inch or whatever screen that is there. We're not watching it. I'm watching you. On the CRT TV, I might have to rewind it in a second because it's just finished. I have Dirty Harry the Deadpool. I'm going to have to rewind it and redo it. Once I get up and have a break and put on the Be Right Back bumper, I will do that. Oh, gosh, it's doing it right now. It's going to flash. I'm going to have to do it in a second. And on this screen up here, you're going to have to guess the movie. I'll put a movie on. You shouldn't have too much of a hard time guessing what it is. It is far away and it is blurry, but you should be able to get it. If you're I don't want to give it away. If you're into gothic kind of cinema, let's put it that way. If I say anything else, it's going to give it away, or at least give a bit of it away. You might know this movie up here. So see if you can guess the movie. I've got to turn these lights on because I just realized those aren't on, and I've got to rewind that static screen because it's being very staticky. Just give me a sec. I'll be right back. Let me put the Be Right Back bumper on. I'm much earlier tonight than I normally am, but I am still not quite prepared. Just give me a second. Hang on. Do I have a Be Right Back bumper? I used to. I think it's this one. Yep, that's the one. Hang on a sec. You'll hear me bumping around. Yes, the rewinding is beginning. We should be able to get it going in a minute. All right. I think we are. just got to it's pretty close to the beginning. Alright, come back. Hang on. Oh, let's get this camera back on. There we go. Roddy cam's back on. Roddy cam's back on. Fret not. Roddy cam's back on. Alright. Still no live views. That's super weird. Focus on me, Roddy. Focus, Roddy. Focus. Can you guess the movie in the background? That movie right there. Can you guess it? You will. You might. If you like gothic cinema, you might. I need Roddy to focus. Focus, Roddy. Focus. I'm dead center. You should focus. Okay. If you're wondering what my t-shirt said, it's a turnstile. It's a turnstile shirt. I know some of you might be wondering. All right, so let's move on to the next stage of our vlog. I've given you my excuses. I've given you an introduction to who's talking today. I probably wasted about 20 minutes of your time for no good reason. Let us move on to the first segment of our vlog, which of course is going to be the episode section where we talk about drinking beer. So let's do the beer bumper. Let's go beer right now. Let's go. Welcome to beer. So now that I can drink beer, I'm going to have beer. So I went to Dan Murphy's today and I picked up a couple of cans that were on special, because that's the way I work. I do things when they're on special. Unless it's something really intriguing, then I'll spend the money on it. I like this brand though. I grew up in Adelaide for a big chunk of my life, off and on. And one of the main breweries down there is Cooper's Brewery. It's a well-known brewery in Australia, and everyone loves a good Cooper's. And I am used to drinking Cooper's Pale Ale, which has all of the little chunks in the bottom. And that's probably one of my favorite Coopers. But this is a dark ale. I haven't tried their dark ale. Cooper's Brewery can fermented dark ale. I believe it's a 4%, 4.5%. 4.5% alcohol volume, or ABV. Now, the cans are not super big like the German ones that I really like, but we're going to give this a go. I've got two here. And you're wondering why I've got two. It's because I have this glass out tonight, my Bogan Brews glass. Bogan Brews has nothing to do with brewing beer. I won't say what it's got anything to do with, because I might get done by YouTube for it because of stupid rules. But you can look it up yourself. I can't even say the guy who makes its name because the word's in the name. But you can look up Bogan Brews. You'll figure it out. And also because my Mandalorian and Grogu schooner, I have some sad news for you. I'd been looking for it everywhere and I couldn't figure out where it went. And I've been asking my family, have you seen this glass? I put it somewhere. I don't know what happened to it. And eventually my wife said, oh, that glass, yeah, it broke. And I went, excuse me, what? She said it broke. And I said, but I've already asked you about it. And she's like, oh, I didn't really understand. Didn't hear properly. Because I put it in the sink gently and washed it, and the hot water cracked the glass and I had to throw it out. I've been looking for that thing for like nearly 3.5, 4 weeks. Anyway, thank you for your service, Mandalorian and Grogu glass. You were part of my Mando collection, but now you are no more. Anyway, such sad news. Let's crack one of these open. Ooh, smells good. I miss beer. Now, this was chilled. It's no longer really that chilled. Oh, the bottom's a little bit chilled. Let's pour it over the top of the keyboard so we can risk it all. I really like dark beer. People that do follow the channel do know that I like a good dark beer. Look at the head's pretty nice on it. Sorry, I gotta try to get the dregs. I am a advocate for Coopers. I'm a big can I throw this without wrecking anything? Yes, straight in the bin. I'm not going to fit everything into this, not all of this can into this glass, but we are going to try our darndest. I'll top it up and stuff in a minute. Let's do that. It's going to have a bit of head on it. There we go. We've still got quite a bit left in the can. We'll put that to the side and we'll try not to knock it over. Okay. A little bit too much head on that. Coopers, thank you very much for existing. Thank you very much for existing. I don't know what's going on with my live views. I'm unsure what's going on with my live views. I'm showing as live. I am public. 0 views, 0 comments. That's okay. Some of our regulars from like a month ago have disappeared. And I noticed that last time. Hey, that's a good beer. Look, it's not the same as Guinness. Look how thick it is, how dark it is. I wonder if I can put it up against... Is there a light behind me that I can... You can sort of see the light from the lava lamp trying to shine through, but it's not working. It's quite dark. Very, very dark. I'll top it off. The head is going down, which is good. Will I fit it all in? I think I will. So how are we all going tonight? I know, having not been on YouTube for a while, you know, YouTube's algorithm isn't exactly the most friendly thing in the world. Oh, upside down. I'm certainly no fan of it, to be honest. Gone are the days when you can just stream or put a video up and people would see it. So you all know, so I'm just holding it like I'm holding a hot cup of tea, that it's not working in our favor. So I'm going to try my darndest to entertain you tonight because I've got a lot to show you. It's a bit hard to talk when I'm drinking beer, sorry. All right. Oh, 2 live views. All right, thank you very much for the 2 people who have dropped in. You are most welcome to jump into the chat. The chat should actually be on the screen. I will say hi. Can you see that? I said hi. Welcome. I usually type in a message before. To the Doom vlog, episode 55. All right, we're going to go through a whole bunch of stuff tonight. We've got movies. So we've got Let's Get Physical Media. That's the name of the episode. And we've got Let's Get Physical Media. We've done beer already. We've done the long rambly introduction and the reasons why I wasn't here for the last 3 weeks. So we've got Let's Get Physical Media. We have mail tonight. And the reason why we have mail tonight is we had mail last week and we had mail the week before and the week before that, but we didn't get to show any of it. So I've got a absolute shite ton of mail to show you all. So Let's Get Physical Media. We have mail. We have yes, we've got Toy Talk. I have accumulated a few toys from the op shop or the thrift store, as you call it in the States. We still call it a thrift store here as well sometimes, but mostly we call it op shops. And then we've got whatever. We'll do whatever after that. I don't think, with the amount of mail and the amount of physical media I've got to show you, I don't know that I'm going to be able to squeeze in a ton of stuff tonight. I literally, if you're interested in movies, which is probably the main reason you're here, which is the reason why I'm here, you'll be pleased because there's a lot to show you and there's a lot of umbrella stuff too. So we've got a lot of umbrella stuff, a lot of stuff I didn't get to show you on previous episodes because I was cramming, because I had bags and bags of stuff. And also recently do I have them? I know what this is, so I'm not giving away anything, but this came in the mail as well. This might seem like it's a DVD, but it's not. It's actually one of many Terrafold cases. You get 100 in these. This is my third or fourth packet of 100 of Terrafold cases. And for those not aware, I'm actually, I made a mistake by moving that. I shouldn't have moved that. There we go. They can go back there. I have been basically not reducing, that's not the right word. I have been removing my DVD collection cases, sorry, the sleeves, so the front covers and the discs, and putting them in Terrafold cases to reduce the amount of DVDs I have, because I have this room and this room only to put things in. And between VHS tapes, Blu-rays, toys, games, I have like this whole shelf here full of games, mostly PlayStation, old PlayStation 2, etc. I'm running out of room, and I can't fit everything in this room. So I've decided, having watched a few videos from a few people, including what's his name? Last Movie Standing, and I think even Serial at Midnight might have done it. I'm not too sure because I haven't seen those episodes, but he does talk about it occasionally. Move things into Terrafold cases. Now, I've actually enjoyed that process. I do not fold them the way they normally fold. So the way they try to tell you to do it is to fold it on one of the seams, like where the spine is. You can fold the spine out so you can see the spine and the front cover as well. These Terrafold cases are just a smidge smaller than that. So I can do it, but they bulge. So I have done what you might think is heresy, and I've folded the seam, like the actual, spine, straight down the center. I don't plan on putting most of these back in cases, but I'm very gentle with it, and they just go in like that because I can still see the cover, and it's nice and sleek, and my discs fit inside. Anything that's got more than one disc, I've got to get some of those felt kind of slip sleeve things that go in them. But I'm kind of happy with it. The only thing I'm not really happy with, and you can tell me your opinion if you think the same thing or if you've got a different opinion, is that I don't know how to to show them, to store them, because they're not exactly the kind of thing you can show off. Like with a set like behind me, that's all DVDs mostly. Now it was double stacked so that there's a shelf behind. I built for them so that one stands above the other. That's a whole another story. I've taken them from display to these Terrafold cases, or Terrafold sleeves. And that means that there's no real way to show them. They are sleek, they are easily accessible if I put them in a box or something, but I haven't really done that yet. Excuse me. So what I've done is just shove them in there. I drank that beer too quick. So I've got to work my way around to yet another thing, which if you own a collection, you know it's not just like shoving things on a shelf. Collections are like a human body. You've got to maintain them. You've got to look after things. You've got to shift things around. You've got to make room for things. You've got to clean, wipe, sterilize, build shelves for it. It's a whole thing. I'm sure you understand. If you're a collector, you will be like, yep, all over it. That's what I have to do. So this room is just constantly in flux. My whole aim here, my whole plan is to literally allow myself to terrafold what is essentially like, at least I'm being generous when I say over 1,000. I'm thinking more like close to 2,000 because I've counted this whole collection loosely, and I'm close to 3,000 movies in here. There's at least 1,500 or $1,500 worth, not in money, but in terms of quantity, if not 2,000 movies in here. So when you're buying 100 slip sleeves at a time and you're taking them out and you're emptying them, you're boxing up all the old cases in a box and you're putting that box in the shed, which is fine. I don't mind keeping the old boxes in case I need them, like the cases. But you got to store them. You got to store all this shit. So you collect something, you're like, well, I don't want to throw away the plastic case because I might need it in the future. So you got to plan for that. You got to make room for it, because where you get rid of one thing, you got to store another. Yeah, you've reduced your DVD collection. You got this nice little flick thing that you can go through and go, oh, what do I want to watch tonight? But then everything that came out of has got to live somewhere. So the plan is VHS tapes there, mostly. Also Blu-ray because it's spilling over from this shelf, which you can't see. You might see it sometimes in my Instagram posts, but this Blu-ray shelf is close to capacity, and I'm moving things, I'm shoving things up there, and then I've got like DVD there, DVD, and then I've got VHS. Now, they used to all be VHS until I started collecting more. So, yeah, I'm just always, sorry, I'm boring the shit out of you, but I'm always like trying to find ways to squeeze things in here, and I've reached a point where I'm like, I can't do this anymore. I'm gonna take a leaf out of Last Movie Standings book, and I'm going to buy Terrafold cases every month or so, 2 weeks to a month, 100 at a time, and I'm going to start sleeving the shit out of that collection. And I might have to be harsh. I might have to say there's things I want on display that I'm not. The only things I'm going to keep out of display, the only things I'm going to keep on display and not in a Terrafold case is probably going to be my cult kind of cinema. So lots of like 80s and 90s science fiction, weirdo, like I've got a whole horror section here, so that doesn't count. They're all DVDs behind this shelf. There's like 11 shelves I built myself out of wood. That is just horror. It's just horror from the ground up. I just filled it. It's now full. I can't fit anything else in it. I've managed to just fill the whole thing. So that's not going to go in Terrafold cases. Those are going to stay as horror collection and be reduced when they become Blu-ray. That's going to stay like that until I remove whatever I can out of the DVDs. And then I'm going to fill up with VHS. That's going to be VHS and Blu-ray. I don't know if that makes sense, but somehow I'm going to slip all of my Terrafold cases into boxes somewhere in there. I don't know. I just need more room. It's not working. Things need to work better. What else? Do you guys do anything like that? What do you do to save space? Or do you even need to save space? Like, I only have this 3x3 room, which when you have a 3x3 room and it starts filling up with stuff, it's not 3x3 anymore. You know, and I've built this shelf behind me here, this one right there, that's got the pictures on it. That juts out from my door. My door's on the other side that leads out. My door leads out into my wife's studio, and then her door is the outside door, which is a sliding glass door. So I have to walk through her studio to get to mine, which is fine. I don't mind the secretiveness of that. I have a very expensive computer, laptop, computer, monitor, TVs, movies, everything else in here, gaming consoles. I'm happy to do that, but then I have to figure out what to do. So I built that shelf sticking out of here, and you can see the YouTube video. I've got a video on how I built that in the process, sort of time lapse. And then I slap that thing up against that wall on an angle to stick out, so that it sticks out into the room like a hallway, and it gave me extra room. And everything I do in this room is about making extra room. This CD shelf here that I'm touching, actually just here, which you can't see, I wonder if Rotten Roddy can indulge me, where it joins, where you got Grogu here. This is a glass shelf under here with toys in it, and I put a wooden top that I built here, and this, it pulls. Can I do it without wrecking it? It actually, no, I can't. It's got wheels underneath, and it slides out, and all my CDs are in here. So if I want access to my CDs, I just have to roll this thing out and pull CDs out, and then push it back, and it joins up wood to wood. So everything I do is about how do I make this room work. I've got to have secret compartments. I've got to have drawers and doors and hidden shelves, and under this desk that I'm sitting at is a shelf up against the wall, because I was thinking that wall doesn't get used. My knees are near it. That's it. So I built a shelf there, and all my VHS spares go under there. Every space is used. I'm getting sidetracked, sorry. Let's move on to a conversation about physical media, so we can move on with this damn blog that I haven't been in for I don't know how long. God damn it. Beer is so good. It's been quite a few weeks now. Quick hygiene check of the channel. Boop. 2 live viewers still. Thank you for being here. I wonder if my buddy that I haven't spoken to, and it feels like a month or more, Mr. Mark McBride, I wonder if he's in here, or maybe Sonny, or maybe one of his kids is watching. I don't know. But if you're here, jump in the chat. If anyone's here, jump in the chat. You guys used to jump in the chat all the time. Let's go to Let's Get Physical Media. Really want to do mail, but let's hold off on mail, because it's kind of exciting, to be honest. There's a bit of exciting mail. And the stuff I find in mail, I'm not going to open tonight. I'm just going to show it to you. And we're going to talk about it at another stage, because I'm just excited. There's a lot of umbrella stuff. Lots of umbrella stuff. So let's get physical media. Can we get physical media? If I can find Let's Get Physical Media. There it is. Let's get physical, y'all. Nope, that's
Let's get physical.
Let's get physical media.
Media. I want to get physical. Media. Let me hear your movies talk.
Let me hear your movies talk. All right, so much to talk about. Is my lighting playing up? Is Roddy playing up? Are you focusing on me, Roddy? Fuck us, Roddy. Fuck us. I gotta tip you back this way. This way, not this way. You don't want to see my stack of CDs that don't fit anywhere. There we go, you little ripper. So soccer bomb, Australia bombed out of the soccer, I heard. There we go. I'm bright now. I'm bright. Australia bombed out of the soccer. Oh, well, I guess it was going to happen eventually. But, yeah, I'm not really even following it. How's your country doing in the soccer? Feign interest. I'm not a sporty person. But if you say you're winning, I'll be happy for you. All right, let's go physical media. Now, the way we're going to do this is we're going to go through the last bag of 4 bags. No, it was 6 bags. I had 6 bags to show you. I slowly whittled my way through, and I got down to this last bag, which I may have a couple of not doubles, but things that I might have mentioned before, because I was moving things around in the room trying to clear it out, which I managed to mostly do. And a few things might have slipped back in that bag. So if I do them twice, if there's one you've seen on a previous episode, I'm going to apologize. But kind of. I'm not sorry, not sorry. All right? Let me get the bag. Is it a Coles bag? Yeah, it's cold. Good old Coles bag. We've got a Coles bag here. Now, there's going to be some VHS tapes as well. And they're not in a good order. Now, I have mentioned this before, but I don't know if I showed it to you. I'm just going to show it to you quickly. I bought this because I like the movie. It's an interesting movie. It's an English movie, but it's going to Greece. It goes to Greece. And I thought my wife would like to watch this with me. But when I showed her which movie I bought, and because my wife is Greek, she goes, "Oh, I hate that movie." I'm like, "Oh, well, that's a bit of an extreme reaction." She goes, "I just don't like it." I'm like, "Okay." But I liked it. I thought it was a good movie. It's a good sort of, not coming of age, but more like older people trying to come to terms with who they are and make changes, which can be hard sometimes. You've probably seen it, Shirley Valentine. Look, I've passed up on this movie heaps of times. I've seen it a few times before. I like it. It's a very, very basic movie. It's about a woman who gets tired of the same shit every single freaking day. Her husband only wants one meal each day. It's like, oh, Friday's steak night or something. And she's just like, I've had enough. And she packs her shit and goes to Greece to find herself. He thinks she's bluffing and he realizes she's left. He tries to figure out where she's gone. Meanwhile, she goes to Greece. She goes on a solo exploration of, herself as an individual, enjoys being in Greece, meets a Greek man. I think she makes love to him from memory, some random dude, but she's not in love with him. And then obviously other things happen at the end. I don't want to give it up, but the husband tries to track her down. So it's about sort of both people, the wife, Shirley, and her husband, who is played by someone who ends up playing the King of Rohan, and his name is... Oh, come on. Your name should be right there. It just says Pauline Collins and Tom Conti as Costas, but it's also got... Oh, come on, it should show his name on the back. That's terrible. I should know his name. That's even more terrible. Oh, it doesn't tell me. Anyway, you'll see him on the back there. He plays the King of Rohan. There. That's her husband in Lord of the Rings. Shirley Valentine. Good movie. It is a good movie. Yeah, it's an emotional movie, but it's mostly just a journey of self-discovery for two people. One that doesn't want a journey of self-discovery and the other one who has to have a journey of self-discovery. All right. What do we got here? Oh, that one shouldn't be there. Oh, I think I moved a few things around. That one I've already talked about, but let's talk about it again briefly. I think these were the move-on ones. These... Yeah, I don't know. Okay, we don't have that one. That one... We've talked about that one. I've made a mistake here and moved things around that I've already talked about. Let's throw that on the ground. Look, Legion shouldn't be in there, but I'm just going to talk about it. It's a 90s movie, I believe, from memory. It's about a bunch of guys stuck in a diner while hell's about to unfold on the earth, and there's an angel that comes to protect him carrying guns. I remember really liking this movie. I thought it was 90s. I think it's early thousands from memory. Can't see the date. Can't be bothered looking. I'm pretty sure I've already explained it to you guys. It only goes for like 100 minutes. Some people hate it. Some people like it. I thought it was fun. So I'm sorry, it was in the bag. I'm just going to talk about everything in the bag. Heart and Souls. Oh, will it open? I was going to lock on it. I think I've talked about this one as well. It's in there. It's got a little booklet. Didn't know that. Heart and Souls. You can see the clips there. It's got these weird clips. These clips here. Yeah, these clips that come out that lock it in, just in case you want to lock your disc. This is a great movie. Robert Downey Jr. and what's her name? Oh, come on. Elizabeth Shue. Elizabeth Shue. It comes with this little kind of sleeve thing inside, which I always like, but you know, little pictures and stuff in it. Heart and Souls. It's about a bunch of ghosts that basically help this guy fall in love. I guess that's the kind of real fast, quick ad-lib version of it. It's a good movie. I have it on VHS as well. Got the Carry On Up the Khyber film collection. Carry On film collection. It's got Carry On Up the Khyber. I don't know why it's in this collection. It should be with my other Carry On movies. Actually, I'll throw it over there and then it can go and live with my other Carry On movies. I don't know if I talked about it before. I just really don't. I get confused about what I've spoken about. It's still sealed, which is a good and bad thing because it means I get to watch it for the first time or I get to never open it. I grew up watching Carry On movies. As a kid, you tell me if that's wrong or right. I used to watch James Bond and Carry On movies. Oh, this disc is a little bit chewed up. Look at that. Look, I've had worse discs than this play, no problems. In fact, I watched Journey to the Earth's Core, or To the Earth's Core, I can't remember the name of it. It's based on a Edgar Rice Burroughs book, and I watched that recently. That was really fun, actually. I really enjoyed that. I just put it on the lounge room, and I was like, my kids are home, they can suffer, I don't care, I'm going to enjoy it. My kid walked past, one of my younger ones walked past and goes, looks so fake. I'm like, I know. Because it's so fake, you can see how fake it is. I'm like, yeah, but it's awesome. I love that they've put the plants in and the, like, you know, the rubber suited monsters. It's because I'm mentioning this 100 million BC. I can't remember if I've mentioned it. I don't know why it's in the bag. I'm hoping it's new. I get confused sometimes. And elite military teams sent back in time. They will not return alone. I like the cover though. Helicopters, giant dinosaur. I'm sure the dinosaur's not even close to being that big. But yeah, cool. I'm pretty sure I might have already talked about it, but there you go. I'm talking about it again. It's got people you don't know, such as Michael Gross, Greg Evigan, and Christopher Atkins. Known from other movies such as, I don't know, probably never seen again. All right. Is this a duplicate? I know I've got a duplicate. These are new. Now, I've already bought this before, so I don't know why I thought I didn't own it. Pretty clean. Every once in a while I get a hair up my ass. I'm like, oh, I don't think I own this. I better buy it, just in case. And then I was like, oh, I already own it. So immediately after buying it for $1, I have to get rid of it. But the disc was quite clean, so I might check the other disc, see if the other disc is as clean. Quarantine based on Wreck. Based on Wreck. The movie Wreck. Anybody watch Wreck? Overseas. I don't remember where overseas it was filmed. Maybe it was France or Spain or somewhere. I don't know. But Quarantine was based on Wreck. It has the main reporter in it is what's his name's sister in the what is the name of that freaking show? Yeah, it's a very clean disc. In the TV show where a criminal investigator is a psychopath. Dexter. He's Dexter's sister in Dexter. I can't remember her name. She's a pretty good actor though. Quarantine. This one, whoo, this is quite clean. This has Terence Hill in it. Does it also have? No. Normally it's got Terence Hill and his buddy, which his name eludes me. But this is Terence Hill and a bunch of other people on his own. Never seen it, or don't remember seeing it. Renegade. Terence Hill, I believe he's got a kid in tow. Terence Hill, Robert Vaughn, Ross Hill, Norman Bowler, and directed by whatever the heck that guy's name is, L.A. Clutcher? Clucher. Basically, this guy ends up looking after a kid, a lone hero and young boy with dead-eye marksmanship and a dangerous sharp tongue, a mysterious group of people determined to stop them at all costs, the vast expanse of America, and of course, Renegade can never stay out of trouble. Terence Hill is back in his most riotous and exciting action adventure. This is, of course, a flashback entertainment. So they're a small company that re-releases movies. Mostly they're in 4:3. Is this 4:3? Does not tell me. No, usually it tells you. This one doesn't tell me it's in 4:3 or not. Probably is. But I have been surprised before. They have, in the past, also done 16:9 and a few different aspect ratios. Like the cover, though. Cover's very cool. I don't know what year. Does it tell me a year? It's not going to tell me a year, is it? But I can tell you the running time is pretty much 89 minutes, so it's like an hour and a half. Eddie Murphy, Angela Bassett, Vampire in Brooklyn. I've never owned it before. I have seen it quite a few times. I found it, never seen it before, thought I'd buy it. It can go in my comedy section in the horror section. There is some paperwork there that I don't care about. Is the disc clean? Very, very clean. Very clean. Very, very clean. Always good to see. Very clean discs. Doesn't mean they'll play. But good to have. Alright, and what am I missing here? Blood Fist 2050. I feel like I've already talked about this one. Will it open? Open. Disc is smudgy, but very clean. I think I have talked about this one. Yeah, he's trying to find his sister or his brother or something. It's got it's MA, which it tells you all the stuff. Strong violence, strong sexual references, and a strong sex scene. It's fighting. I mean, like, he looks a little bit ridiculous like that. Matt, the champion Mullins, and Beverly Lynn, who probably is a corn star. You know what I mean when I say corn star. I mean, she might be, she might not be. Brutal Los Angeles of the future. Yeah, I've talked about it before. I'm fairly certain about that. Just action movies. All right, these are new. At least most of these. Yeah, they're new. I think I've talked about Sin Eater before, though. We'll get rid of Sin Eater. Heath Ledger. Didn't even know about this this movie. Every soul has his price. Anyone seen Sin Eater with Heath Ledger? I didn't even know it existed until recently. So I'm just double checking I haven't talked about these already. I feel like I've talked about... Maybe I haven't. No, I don't think I have. All right, cool. Let's go Memory Run, which you tell me. Do I talk about it? It's a man who has his mind taken out and put in the body of a woman in the future, and then he has to go find his body because he wants to be made a man again. He wants to make a man of himself. I'm going to make a man of me. And it's battling corporations and stuff to get his body back. That's a flashback entertainment one as well. And this one does have aspect ratio. There it is, of course. Are we surprised? Aspect ratio 4:3. Come on, Roddy, right there in the box. And it's sealed. I haven't opened it, so maybe I should check. Should I get the knife out? Oh, that's right near the edge. I could probably open it if I'm careful. There we go. Let's check the disc. Oh, super clean. Super clean. Always love having a super clean disc. But 4:3, you know, be good if it wasn't 4:3, but it is. All right, we have Death Race 1 and already, which I found the other day. We're talking about the remake of Death Race. Can I just get a blade to reopen these? This sucks. Hang on. Hang on. There we go. That's one. Freaking sticky tape. This is so frustrating that op shops think that sticky tape's going to stop theft. There we go. Cut. Because it's not going to stop theft. All right? It's not. If someone's going to steal something, they'll take the sticky tape off later. Off you come. That's the way. Up and over. There we go. Up and over. Trust me, even if I was prepping for this episode, I wouldn't depeel all of these DVDs before. So I'm sorry you have to see it happen live with my blade I've been carrying around with me for years and years and years. So we've got Death Race 2. Death Race 2. Look, I haven't seen it. I saw the first Death Race remake. It was like, yeah, it was alright. Very clean disc. It's really like, it looks a bit old school with that kind of disc. One of them is a prequel, I think, like what's he call himself in this? The origins of whatever the guy's called. Skull-faced dude. Frankenstein. The origin of Frankenstein. So Death Race 2, I don't know if that was the origin 1 or 3, but I've got number 2. Let's suck up for completing trilogies. Then Death Race 3. Inferno. This could be the beginning of Frankenstein. I don't really know. I haven't really read the back of these. They're very Mad Max. I mean, perfectly happy. I'm perfectly happy with the original Death Race 2000. You know, that's kind of like, I'm happy with that, but they made these, so there you go. Death Race 1, 2, and 3 is complete. I found number 2 of this movie recently, but I saw this movie, the first one, at the cinema. Disc is very clean. I now have Stir of Echoes. I thought I owned it, but I don't. And I've got Stir of Echoes and Stir of Echoes 2. I haven't seen Stir of Echoes 2, so I can't speak about it, but I did see Stir of Echoes at the cinema when it came out, and I really liked that. That's not the price I paid, by the way. That price obviously has been on there since the beginning or early on. I paid that for it. I paid $1 for it. But Stir of Echoes is great, and Kevin Bacon is an awesome actor. So if you're not a fan of Kevin Bacon, I think there's something wrong with you. The disc is mostly clean. There's a couple of light scratches on it and some smudges, but it's mostly clean. Stir of Echoes is a brilliant movie, and I'm happy to have it so I can rewatch it. Whew, talking very fast. Got a lot to get through. A lot to get through. All right, let's go to, and thank you for sticking around for it. What are we down to? What's that? Okay. Oh, yeah, some good stuff here. Wow, things I really could have talked about weeks ago. I have picked up, let me check if it's actually in there. Sorry, I didn't check this one. Smudgy, but mostly clean. I'm a big Brendan Fraser fan. I had to pick up Bedazzled. Where's the lettering? There it is. Bedazzled. Brendan Fraser and Elizabeth Hurley. Who doesn't like Elizabeth Hurley? Come on. Brendan Fraser's awesome. Like, you know, he's got the devil and there's lots of wishes being granted. I guess for his soul. Very funny stuff. Brendan Fraser, hugely underrated. I need to drink more beer. This is very clean. Happy to have it. I want to organise my Brendan Fraser stuff into a collection because I'm also a big fan of Pauly Shore. I wouldn't say I'm a bigger fan than Brendan Fraser of Pauly Shore, but he shares a movie with Brendan Fraser and Sean Astin, which would be Encino Man, and I am actually a huge... I've never admitted to you this on any of my vlogs, but I do want to do something about it because I am a huge Encino Man fan and have been an Encino Man fan since the 90s. I had it on VHS. I had the album on CD. I only recently, in the last few years, found the album on CD. It was very expensive to find, but I got a pretty good price on it. And I found the original Australia release of the VHS. I could only, for the longest time, find the American one, which has a different cover on it. The one in Australia had a white cover with the, the caveman coming from the slime, kind of, one getting bigger than the other, and then it's him on a skateboard, that we got in Australia, which you don't really see very much on the interwebs. So, yeah, and I have the VHS, the DVD, and the DVD, the VHS, and the CD. You can't get on Blu-ray. There's none on Blu-ray. It never got released. Maybe it's something to do with the rights of the music, because there's a lot of music in it. I should open this up too. The one thing I'll say... Come on, open. Thank God. The one thing I'll say about the soundtrack for Encino Man is they wasted an opportunity. Now, it might have something to do with the rights for the song, but I'm Too Sexy, that song, I'm Too Sexy for My Hats, Too Sexy for My Hats. What do you think about that? That song it should have been on the soundtrack. It should have been on the soundtrack, straight up. They have all the other songs on the movie on there, from the movie on there, but they don't have that, and it needed to be on there. One day I'll make a bootleg version of it that has it on there, but there must have been some kind of rights problem there. Now, this movie I only just recently found on Blu-ray. It's a very clean DVD though. So I'm going to show you this, but it's going to be superseded by the Blu-ray. That's right, it happens. Get the Gringo, Mel Gibson. I know he has a spotty past. The odds are against him, so is everyone else. Mel Gibson has a spotty past. He has been an arsehole, but the thing is, he is an exceptional actor and an astoundingly amazing director. Apocalypto is probably one of my favorite movies. I don't like saying favorite because I don't have a favorite movie, but one of my favorite movies is Apocalypto, and I don't know if it's out on Blu-ray, but I would like it on Blu-ray. Even if they had a Blu-ray/4K combo, I would buy it. Beautiful movie, amazing movie. The guy, I don't know what farts he was breathing in, but like for a while there, he was being an absolute turd. The things that were coming out of his mouth, it was an absolute turd. But then he goes and and gets real with like South American, culture and tribes and history, and speaks passionately about all of it. And it's like, I don't know what to make of you, man. One minute you're an idiot, the next minute you're just doing amazing things. But look, I can't deny that as an actor and as a director, he is phenomenal. So I've got Get the Gringo. I've never seen it before. Criminal gets busted, goes to a notorious South American prison, and then has to try to escape with a kid that's also in the prison and get his money back that's been taken off of him. So yeah, I really like that kind of thing. He sort of fits the role well. But now I've got it on Blu-ray, so I'm going to have to move that one on. This one I bought because I hear in other countries it's actually hard to find. Here it doesn't appear to be so. Very clean disc. And this seems to be a UK version because it's got the 15 rating on the front. Film Censors Office. And it's got some Spanish and stuff on it, but it's got the 15. And that is Dukes of Hazzard. Look, I think I might have seen this once a long time ago. I don't really recall. I don't like remakes of popular things, but they did a pretty good job of this one from what I can recall. And this is the unseen version. So it's probably got more footage. And it's got special features. Does it say? With the General Lee tanked up for car crash and action and with more laughs than a dog has fleas, this big screen version of the long-running TV series is a big-time fun. Johnny Knoxville, Sean William Scott. Sean, I didn't realize he had 2 N's in his name. Jessica Simpson, Burt Reynolds, Willie Nelson, and more help keep the pedal to the metal for 100-mile-per-hour laughs, star comedy, spills, and thrills. The Dukes of Hazzard got it all. And on top of that, this DVD exclusive unseen version features outrageous footage not shown in cinemas. These good old boys just got better, and you're in for a whole lot more fun. It's got outtakes, additional scenes, 2 sets of bloopers, the hazards of Dukes, go behind the scenes, how to launch a muscle car 175 feet in 4 seconds, the General Lee lives, Daisy Dukes, the shorts, Jessica Simpson, these boots are made for walk-in music video, and the trailer. Now, there's a lot of uproar over the General Lee, also being obviously from a standpoint of slavery and stuff in the States during that time of the American Civil War, and the flag being on top of the vehicle, which I don't know if it's on top of this one. Never really paid attention. It doesn't look like from the images that it is, but I might have to watch the trailer. It doesn't look like it's on there, but maybe it is. I can see something on the roof. Interesting. I'll have to look that up later, see if I'm right or wrong about that, because I can't see a flag on top of it. But it might be. It's been a long time. But yeah, I had to pick it up, just because if it's going to be hard to find, I better have a copy. And it's not a terrible movie, from what I can tell, what I remember. It's just not great. All right, so moving on. We're down to VHS. We have... Oh, it's taped up, but I haven't... Oh, I should open it, shouldn't I? Should open it. It's easier to come off... Sticky tape's easier to come off of VHS tapes, because these cases kind of non-stick to a certain degree. Oh, come on, just come off. There we go. Oh, sort of. Sort of. There we go. Sticky tape, man. Like, if I never saw any more sticky tape on a physical media again, I'd be happy. Please be in there. Yep. We have got, is it rewound? Oh, it's got a nice red and black case. We've got Clint Eastwood in Pale Rider. I like Clint Eastwood. Oh, I like Clint Eastwood. And I like Clint Eastwood's movies, especially his westerns. I'm a big fan of him either way. There we go, Pale Rider. So I'm just going to quickly spot check the channel. Still 2 live viewers, thank you. 0 comments. Let's see, before it used to tell me 2 views and then how many people were live. Now it's not telling me how many people were live. Can I filter anything there? I don't understand why I can't see that. Nope, nope. Something's changed. And I'm unsure what it is. Very strange. I don't know. I liked it better when I could see who watched and who is watching. Pale Rider, glad to have it on VHS. It's going to go in the shelves once I clear them. Another Clint Eastwood with another sticky tape. Debacle. Just grabbed it off there super quick. Come on, off you come. One of these days, I'm going to come back from the opportunity shop and I'm going to peel everything off at the time. Because currently that's not happening. All right, this one we have the Outlaw Josie Wales. $2, too much. $1 too much. Yeah, it's in there. I won't show you every single tape, there's no need. It's in there, it looks pretty good. Happy to have that one. I picked up this one because it's sealed, but I don't know anything about the movie, but it is sealed. And unusually for an Australian VHS tape, usually it's unsealed on the outside and sealed on the inside. So you can open the case up and inside will be a sealed VHS tape. This one is sealed completely from the outside. Now, not the kind of movie I probably would have chosen straight off, but it is it says a powerful true story. Once a whispered problem, now a public debate. A private matter. It's got Sissy Spacek and Aidan Quinn, so good actors in it. This is a private matter. You can see it is sealed sealed around the outside. And I think it has to do with abortion. And I'm not sure when it's set. I think it's set. It's also got Estelle Parsons, co-produced by Sidney Pollack. Oh, out of Africa. Oh, so Sidney Pollack, Out of Africa and Tootsie, and directed by John Micklin Silva, who also did Crossing Delancey, whatever that is. It's set in 1962. No, this was made in 1992. 1992, set in 1962. So it's to do with the right of women to have an abortion, which you can tell from the front. But it's sealed, and I thought it's not very often that you come across a movie with good actors in it that's sealed, so I picked it up. Probably going to stay sealed. I've got a sealed collection. This I picked up, and the front was perfect. And this is one of my favorite movies. It's one of my favorite movies. I don't know why I said it like that. Even has like a little thing on the inside of it. It's just a slipcase. But it's The Last of the Mohicans. Now, look at that thing at the top. Now, the photo I posted of this on my Revenge of the Video Store Instagram page, this looked completely smooth. And that's because my wife, God bless her, I had a pile in the bedroom that I was going to move in here, and I hadn't moved it yet, and she had to vacuum, so she grabbed the whole lot and shifted it off the floor. This one slid off the top and hit the wall and caused that, which I was quite upset about, because this was completely brand new and clean. So it's not new sealed, but very clean, very slick. And then when it hit the wall, it obviously caused that ding, which I could not get out. I took the tape out. I tried to straighten it out from underneath. So now I've got what was a perfectly clean tape case, which now it's also got slide marks on it. So yeah, I got a bit upset. I wasn't like angry. I just got upset because it's like that was so pristine. And if you look on my Instagram page for Revenge of the Video Store, you'll see that that is completely flat and nice and clean and pretty. And now it is pretty bent. So there you go. It is in there, in the slip sleeve. It doesn't have... Where's the little thing that falls out of him? It hasn't got the printing on the spine. It does have the printing like this. And on the inside of here, it catches on it. There is also a cast yourself in the Fox Video Movie Club kind of like sleeve thing, which catches on this when you're trying to get it out. Join the great cast of characters. So I'm going to put that back in there. It does catch on it as you put it in, which is kind of annoying, but not much I can do about that. Still great to have in the collection. I am a little bit sad about the top of it, but what can you do? It's happened now. I didn't know it had happened until after I got back from work. All right, let's do a quick health check of the channel. 2 live viewers still, thank you. We're down to a couple of VHS tapes. Oh, these were good finds. They're sealed. Can we do this one first before I do these two? Because two go together. Two go together. This is Don the Dragon Wilson, Assault at Ground Zero. There he is, looking very, very... He's like really concentrating. Really concentrating. That's the look I give when somebody asks me a really complicated question. They've got the missile. He's got the strike. Now, it does have Savers sticker on the back with nothing written on it, but I didn't buy it from Savers. There's nothing written there. I got it for $2. Martial arts and space shuttles. I think it's a space shuttle. No, maybe it's a missile silo. Assault at Ground Zero with a very plain spine label. And rewound. I don't think this is going to be more than an hour and a half. But I can't see because the stickers cover the back. I'm going to guess an hour to an hour and a half. But I had to pick it up. It's a martial arts movie. Can't say no to martial arts. Now, these were picked up because I saw them when, of course, I'm going to pick them up. There's no way I wouldn't pick them up. And you would pick them up too if you saw them. Why wouldn't you? When you know what they are in a second. The cases need to be opened up and fixed a little bit. Are they there? Sorry, bear with me for a sec. I don't want them getting more damaged. They've been sticking out the bottom for a bit now, and they're going to get wrecked. Get wrecked! Alright. The other one is sticking out really badly as well. People just don't care about how these sit. Okay, can we get you back in there now? I think you should be alright. That's better. Alright, now does anyone remember the original Series V? See, this is, I don't know what episodes. This is part 3 and 4 and part 5. So whoever dropped them off is that they must have only brought out a couple at a time. But I got these two. V, the final battle. But I don't know if they're in episode form. Like, how many episodes were there? Was it like, I thought it was like every week, like serialized. But either way, I don't know if it's the final battle as in it's the last season, or it's the final battle was the name of it. I can't remember, but I've got episodes 3 and 4. This is so good to find though. 3 and 4. But it's got 2 episodes on it. I think it's got 2 episodes on it. I can't make heads or tail of it. Or whether it was done in movie form. I don't know. I'm not super familiar with it. But it's in there. I just checked it. So I got that on VHS. Part 3 and 4. And then part 5. So I don't have 1 and 2. There's part 5. And part 5 is in there. Really classic VHS tapes there. But the way that they're laid out. They remade V, and I wasn't really interested. I'm sure it's good, but I just never got into it. Put everything back where it came from. So that's all of my remainder. Come on, in you get. In you get there, mate. That's the remainder of my thrift store / op shop finds. I know it took a while. I'm sorry about that. I'm also putting them back while we're talking. And now I've got to go through the throes of putting everything. Oh, did I just put that in the wrong spot? Yep. I've got to now put everything in Terraform cases. Like, who's got fucking time for that? I obviously have to make time for it. Okay, cool. So that's that bag. All right, let's move that out of the way. Anybody see any of those, by the way? Anyone see any of those movies? Anyone guess this movie playing up here? Gothic drama. Gothic drama? Anyone? 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 Bueller. Okay. Well, I'm glad you're all here. I'm glad you're all here because it's very late at night and most people like to come out at night. Mostly.
They mostly come at night. Mostly. And they mostly come at night. Mostly.
Mostly. They mostly come out at night. Mostly. All right. Okay, so we're still in Let's Get Physical Media. Let me just quickly breeze through these because they're stacked up here and I want to get them over and done with. What time we got? 2:16. I don't want to waste too much of your time, but I also have a lot to get through. And there's some things here that I picked up when I was at my sister's house that obviously when my mum in a dementia ward, there are things of hers. There's a whole story that goes with it. I'm not going to tell you all. Obviously, a lot of it's private and some of it is just too fucked up and confusing. A bunch of stuff got left with her that should have been more by whoever went through the house, and I got a little bit of it, but there's a lot more that's just missing. But anyway, this stuff I picked up because when I was clearing out and throwing out stuff and giving stuff to op shops that obviously we had no use for, there were some leftover bits and pieces that I thought I'll keep. They're a memory of mum, and there's some physical media. So one of them is this CD laser lens cleaner. It's sealed. I don't know if I mentioned it before in passing, but it's a CD laser cleaner. It's apparently got some kind of special technology in it. Incorporates micro brush technology. I mean, I don't know how you get a brush on a laser disc, but apparently it does. Improves sound and vision. Maximizes laser lens performance. Safe and easy to use. Still sealed. I know it's like a... Whoops, this way. Can I hold it right? Can I fucking hold it right? It improves... It gives you all this shit. Cities recreate sound and image in a pure form. Dust and other contaminants accumulate on the laser lens, reducing performance and may cause discs to skip. This cleaning system utilizes an advanced system of fine bristles. How the hell do they do that? To remove all built-up contaminants on the laser lens, restoring picture and sound quality to that, as if it was the beginning of its manufacturing time. As if it was brand new. AV Select. So who knows? I've bought things that clean things before, and some of them just don't work. So who knows? Never heard of this brand before. AV Select. But I guess once you have a product, heaps of people try to copy you, who knows? It could be good, could be bad. I picked it up anyway. Where am I going to put this stuff? I don't know where to put it. Let's put it on top of that. I picked up some cassettes. Hang on. This says these are taped up. These are not taped up. These are wrapped up. But these are empty. So I've opened them. They're just like G-tape, low noise. They've been opened. They're not sealed, but they are apparently empty. So I picked these up as a TDK and a G-tape, low noise. You know, they just say empty. My mum wrote empty on them. So I don't know if she wiped them or if they're clean, but I picked them up because they're original cassettes. More that say empty. I mean, if this had stuff all over it and written on it, I probably wouldn't have picked it up, even though I like cassettes. Does it have the same thing? I don't know. I can't be bothered. That's another one. This is sealed. The plastic is still on it. It's ripped off a little bit, but the plastic is there. Another G-tape. 90 minutes. So 45 minutes each side. I picked it up upside down. G-tape 90. You get the idea. Some music, but let's go through these. These look really old-fashioned. So I don't know how many years she's had them. But there's some more G-tape and a Tempest compact cassette. I'd like to know the year on this thing. Tempest compact cassette 90. She was obsessed with 90, obviously. The G-tape is there as well. G-tape, I don't know if they were just cheaper tapes or if they were gamma, new high ratio particle, high density, 90-minute low noise blank recording tape. And it's in there. It's kind of cool looking. But they weren't like big brand or anything like that. And look, this looks really old. I mean, look at it. Looks like a mom and pop store made it. Tempest compact cassette, low noise. It does say empty on the back. And it's got like this very simple, the purple A and B on it. Looks like it's never been used before. And another one. Very cool. I don't know. It just takes me back to the time. Then we got music. Let's just show the movie. The case is broken, so I'm going to move this straight to a Terraform case. But it's an Agatha Christie film collection. Which movie? Why didn't they ask Evans? The case has fallen off. It was actually disintegrating. Why didn't they ask Evans? Don't know anything about this movie. I'm going to put it straight in the Terraform case. The plastic was coming off. It's got a picture of Agatha Christie on the front of the disc. disc is quite clean, so that can go in a Terrafold case with my old-timey classic movies, of which I love, because it's just literally falling out of there. Move that to the side. Now we've got some music. I left a lot of music, a lot of cassettes I left behind, and a lot of CDs, like a lot of CDs I left behind. My mum liked to burn copies of music, obviously from friends, because her friends would give her music to borrow, and she would burn it to CD and then give it back the disc. So she had a lot of burnt music. I didn't want any of the burnt music. I just wanted some original albums. So I've got some cassettes here. I've got just The Way I Am, Dolly Parton, original cassette, RCA. Very nice. I think I did check these and they were in there. Yep, Dolly Parton. I have a cassette. I've got a few cassette players now. Had to pick that up. Patsy Cline. I don't know what it says on it because it's covered. Patsy Cline's Greatest Hits. Case is a bit cracked. I had to pick that up. She would have had tons more, but there would have been some that got lost, if you know what I mean. And this is my cassette of hit guitar, which I actually own on record as well. I used to listen to the shit out of this thing. This is my cassette. My mum ended up keeping it, but it's my cassette. It's a German guitar player who does all the hits of back in the old days with no singing. All of the singing parts are done with a guitar. And this is my cassette. I wondered if this ever disappeared anywhere. I found amongst her stuff, or some of her stuff. And his name was Karl, what's his name? Karl-Heinz Castell und seine Gitarren. So it's Karl-Heinz Castell and his sound guitar, I think. But I owned this cassette. And I have the record as well, because I found the record, and it was a real nostalgia dump. And now I've got my original cassette, which is freaking awesome to me. To other people, maybe not. She had a bunch of other stuff as well. She had this 31 Dream Trance tracks, double CD, which I listened to some of the tracks when I was there. Just streamed it because apparently this album's on streaming services. And it's pretty bizarre. I can't believe she would own this, but there you go. I've got it. It's actually pretty fun. 90s trance. A 3-pack of DVD-R recordables, always handy to have. Put the other side. Just a random Canon SLR, sort of like a manual or handbook. The soundtrack to Forrest Gump. Get out of here. Of course, it's 2 CDs as well. 2 CDs. Forrest Gump. Look at that. Look at all those tracks. Check the discs. The discs are all in there. I used to remember them all being in. Oh, that case just broke. Yeah, discs are in there. This plastic just broke off of the case. That's right. I'll swap it for another one. They've been in a box for a very long time. But really happy to have Forrest Gump. Oh, now it's really, really broken. Come on, just... Can you just stay in there? Why won't you stay in there? I've broken it. I've somehow managed to break a very simple disc. What have I done? Maybe I'll just take it out. Will that fix the problem? Yeah, that fixes the problem. Alright, I've broken it somehow, but that's okay. Somehow the Emperor's returned. Phil Collins is the only burnt one I kept. Phil Collins hits, because who doesn't like Phil Collins? That's just for my use. Dean Martin. Everybody loves somebody. I like Dean Martin. It's in there. Once again, we got rid of a lot of other ones. Disney, the best of Disney. Old school Disney. It's copyright, so it's real. Pick that up. Elvis Presley. I think it's the best of the all-time greatest hits. This also says 2 CD. I'm scared to pull this out in case I break it. Oh, it opens this way. 2 CDs for Elvis Presley. Not to be confused with Jason Priestley from 90210. Elvis Presley. We used to watch a lot of Elvis Presley movies back in the day as a family. Superstars of the 60s. Look, nothing to write home about, but that's fun. Come on, Roddy. What's on here? Georgie Flame, PJ Proby, Dave Berry, Peter Sarstelt, Jet Harris, Susan Morn, Billy J. Kramer. I mean, Mary Wells. I don't know who that is. Wayne Fontana, Brian Poole. You go around his house and swim in his pool. Heinz, Crispin, St. Peters, Helen Shapira, and Tommy Rowe. Look, I picked it up because why not? It looks fun. Old school singers of the 60s. And that would be one of the last ones, except for this box set, which I think they're all separate CDs. 3 sets of CDs. Sorry, hold it the wrong way. The Crooners, all the Crooners. You got all the Crooners there. You got Frank Sinatra, Dean Martin, Louis Armstrong, Mel Torme, Bing Crosby, Nat King Cole, Perry Como, Tony Bennett, Frankie Lane, Al Martino, and many others. The Crooners. When you wanna have some Crooners on disc, just go and see what your mom's put aside. Wow, really clean. You'll maybe find some Crooners hidden under her desk. In a 3-pack of all the Crooners. Yeah, why not? I'll have it. I'll use it. I'll play it. I like crooning. I'm a bit of a crooner. I croon sometimes. I croon occasionally when the crooning mood takes me. That beer is so good. All right. I feel like I'm boring the absolute shite out of you. Oh, thank you. 2 live viewers still. I think that's what it's telling me. I'm not used to the way they've set this page out. I don't like that. Can I look at the settings for community moderation? I don't like it. I want to upload defaults. No, channel. Advanced settings. Yeah, I don't want that. Sorry, give me a second. I don't understand why I've lost my information about edits. Audience. Yeah, I already saved that. Okay. I understand. Yeah, all right. It should not be that complicated, honestly. Yep, success. Okay, can I just see visibility here? More actions? Nope, that's not what I want to do. Nope. Close that. What I want to see is how many people have overall viewed dashboard, language, community. Yeah, I don't know. This is too complicated. It shouldn't be this complicated. Shouldn't be this complicated. Take me back to content. I just want you to show me how many people actually viewed. Okay, it's just saying 2. I give up. All right. let us go on to the next pile. Now, I don't know how to do this because I've got a pile and then another pile. Let's do the most recent, because there is a shite ton of the stuff mixed in here. Let's remove that, so put that over there. Hang on a sec, let me do this right. Let me do this right, give me a sec. Yep. Yep. I believe I found that one. And these are probably all going to be... Yep, okay, cool. Okay, cool. So, rubbish. How do I do this? Let's do these ones first. These are all, look, they're not new. Some are new, some are not new. Newish. So these are going to be a mixture of, are these all from, yeah, okay, cool. All except for one is from CEX. I don't know if you have a CEX where you are, but I have a CEX. What time did I start tonight? 12:50 or something, 1:52. Okay, so we're getting close to 2 hours. All right, so these are from CX, except for this one. Now, the problem with this one is I freaking already have it. Hang on, give me a sec. I knew I would have a problem with that. This is... Has this got extra features, though? Can't tell. I'll double check in a minute. Oh, I knew when I bought this, I'm like, oh, I don't think I have it, but I have it. I picked this up from JB Hi-Fi because it was only $12. Man of Steel. Thing is, this is a single disc version, I think. Special features have strong characters, legendary roles, Krypton decoded, and all-out action. The problem with this is I already own this, and I thought I didn't. This is just a real basic one. I thought, oh, brand new, I'll pick it up. And then I got home and was like, already owned it on DVD, which is fine. Then I pulled this out of the shelf. Same movie, except I've got Blu-ray, DVD, and Ultraviolet included. So, how clean are these? That's DVD. See, there's a separate special features disc, which I think this has as well. But this also has the DVD. So, see, the disc is a little bit used on the Blu-ray. It is a little bit scuffy. Yeah, it's kind of clean, actually. It's mostly clean. This is the Blu-ray special features. Dirty, but not, you know, there's nothing wrong with it. And this is the DVD, which is kind of scratched, but not badly. Do I keep a brand new one that's probably just got 2 discs in it? They feel very similar in weight. This doesn't tell me I've got a DVD in it. It probably just has... This doesn't... Does this tell me... This tells me I've got 3 discs. This one doesn't tell me anything. Let's open it. Let's open it. I don't care. Let's just freaking open it. Hang on. Because if I'm going to keep one... I'd rather have... multiple discs. Yes, there we go. Let's open that up. 2 discs. Okay, so we've got the Blu-ray and the special features. Okay, that's all right. What I can do is I can take out I need a bin for this stuff. But I can take out the 3-part one, and I can put the DVD in that. Let me figure that out later, because one's brand new and I prefer brand new. And then I can put the DVD in the brand new one with, because the DVD is a little bit scuffy, but I can put it in this one with the 3-piece little sleeve thing. I'll put it to the side and I'll figure it out later. I know which one's brand new. These ones I picked one from CEX. I picked this one up because I really wanted this, but I didn't want to pay like 35-40 bucks for it. I ended up paying $18 for it from CEX. Rib Spreader. You can't see the word Rib Spreader on it. It's a horror movie. It's a more modern horror movie. I thought it was an older one, but it's a more modern one. It's about a man. I mean, look, this is the movie where they call the city Murder City. I mean, who would live in a place called Murder City? But apparently lots of psychopaths and murderers live in the city, and every day the citizens have to get up and go to work knowing they live in Murder City. I mean, great comic book kind of name, but not very logical, really. So it's a very comic book kind of version of a movie. Go over there. And I didn't peel the sticker off. Good enough. So this guy, he I don't know, his family die of smoking or something like that. And he ends up going and attacking people that smoke. Rib Spreader. She's holding a cigarette, and it's a pretty weird look. This is a trashorama film, and you can see the bad guy is this guy with the mask on, and then he ends up battling other serial killers in the city. Whoops, everything's falling off. So he ends up killing people, and then he runs into other serial killers on their turf, and then becomes like a I don't know, like a territory war of killers. It's a whole thing. It's about smoking. But I've been wanting it for a long while. Instead of paying 35-40 bucks for it, I paid 18. And I got it from CEX. And disc is in very good condition. I think it has two. Why does it have two different sleeves? Why does it have two of the same? I don't know why it has two of the same thing on it. It's the same thing on the inside as it is on the outside. It's very weird that it's doing that. Anyway, Rib Spreader. Had to pick it up. Worth the $18 I paid for it. And I'll put that to the side. I picked this up also at CEX because you can see the stickers on it. Blair Witch. So this is the modern Blair Witch. $8. It is the modern Blair Witch. So this is following, it says, a group of college students venture into the Black Hills Forest in Maryland to uncover the mysteries surrounding the disappearance of their friend's sister, who many believe is connected to the legend of the Blair Witch. At first, the group is hopeful, especially when a pair of locals offer to act as guides through the dark and winding woods. But as the endless night wears on, the group is visited by a menacing presence. Slowly, they begin to realize the legend is all too real and more sinister than they could have imagined. What year? 2017. Well, 16 and 17. I don't know if that's a distribution thing between one of the other films or not, but it's less of a found footage and more of a movie. And I want this sticker. Oh, it came off almost immediately. Gotta be gentle with these stickers. $8. I mean, $8 for a movie. I can't really pass up $8. Same as I can't really pass up like $4 or $2.50, depending on the movie. I will buy a cheaper movie just to have it in my collection. Because sometimes you just want some of the junk movies to watch. But Blair Witch looked good. I can't say it's going to be great, but I'm sure it'll be fun, right? Blair Witch. (2016, 2017). I haven't seen it. I don't know anything about it. I know the discs are going to be very clean. A little bit on the smudgy side, but very clean. So happy to have that. I picked up Men in Black for $2.50, but this is Men in Black 3. Why not? I don't have Men in Black. I don't know how many Men in Blacks I do have. I might not have any. I've got plenty on VHS and DVD. But for $2.50, I was willing to find out. The disc, I didn't check today because I picked it up today, is smudgy but clean. And for $2.50, yes, I'll pick it up. 100 times over, I'll pick it up for $2.50 because I think $2.50 is worth a crappy movie. Don't you? And who says it's a crappy movie? It might be a good movie. I haven't seen 3. I've seen 1 and 2. But I had to pick it up. So there's that one. I'm going to need to... I'm trying to hold on. I need to buy a rake. Give me a sec while I go and make sure that that beer is expelled from my body. It's up here. There it is. Hang on a sec. All right. I'm back. Back to Roddy Cam. All right, that feels better. Sorry about that. That needs to happen. Okay. Now, where were we? Oh, yes, the pile. Picked up this one. You can't tell because I haven't peeled the sticker off, but for $3, I picked up Justice League. I don't have it. I'm sure I don't have it. Got Captain America 2, Avengers. Bunch of other stuff, but I don't have Justice League. I have it on DVD, but not Blu-ray. $3. You mean you can't really go wrong. $3. It's kind of like fillers, you know? Because we occasionally have... this is DC, isn't it? These stickers, they don't always come off immediately. That one came off. Don't know why they have to slap so many bloody stickers on these things. Honestly. I've got some spray I can use on it if I want to. It's a whole thing of cleaning and tissues and this and that. I don't like having to do it unless I've got a night of doing it in here. Tomorrow I'll probably go through. Oh, come on, just throw. Close enough. We use this to clean the sticker removal. It's pretty good, kind of smelly, but it does the job for the most part. Gets rid of the tackiness. But you know, that's a whole thing. That's what I'm saying with your collection, that it's work. Your collections are work. So Justice League. The disc is smudgy but clean. JL, Justice League. You know, you've got Wonder Woman, Batman, you've got Cyborg, you've got Superman, Aquaman, and The Flash. Had to pick it up. I've never watched it. I'm not much of a superhero person, but it's DC, obviously, not Marvel. Had to pick it up. For that price, it was worth it. This one we literally just spoke about. Just before. How many just can I throw in a conversation? Come on, you can come off. Come on. Do it for me. Oh, you tore. So annoying. Sometimes I get this store to peel the stickers off themselves with a little plastic spatula thing. But I was running out of time today and I didn't have time for them to do it. So I left it to me. We literally just spoke about this movie, so it's going to be no surprise that I'm bringing it up again. Get the Gringo. I found this after. Come on, fall. Throw towards the bin. Nowhere close. I just bought it on DVD a week or two ago. I've got it on Blu-ray now. I can get rid of the DVD. I literally just bought. I just wanted to have a copy on Blu-ray. It was only $4. $4 from CEX. And sometimes they have copies. Like they have a weird way of pricing. Like if I was a store and I had like 10 copies of something, my prices would come down. But CEX doesn't do that. CEX is like, oh, we have 10 copies of something, they're all the same price. They don't think, oh, we have too many, they just price them all accordingly. And I know they price it based on market value because I look at their prices and go, ah, you're doing it based on market value. Because something that will be, to me, a $15, $20 movie, they'll have it $30, $35 because of market price. Not a huge fan of that. But look, I do win more than I lose at CEX. Yeah, in the bin this time. That's good. This one is smudgy and clean. Mostly clean. Glad to have it. Get the Gringo, Mel Gibson we just talked about. I'm not going to tell you more about it because we've already talked about it. And the last one I picked up from CEX If I can just get this main sticker off. People got to learn to make stickers that come off easy. Like if you've got a company that makes stickers that will come off in like 10 seconds, that would be good. It doesn't always work that way. Oh, in the bin for a change. Is price still currently at JB Hi-Fi at about $25-30? I got for $10. Abigail. I've been wanting this movie for a bit. I just, if Weapons is $25-30, why am I paying $25-30 for an older movie? And I want Weapons. It's just like it's on the back burner. I will get to it, but I got it for $10. So instead of paying $25-30, I paid 10. So I'm happy with that. As long as I've got a copy of Abigail, I'm happy because I've been wanting this movie for a while. Just getting this off so that I can show you. It's a collector's edition, which probably won't mean much because back in the day, a collector's edition meant tons of extra interviews. This has got a pretty good rating with people. I guess like with anything, you're going to have people that don't like it. A bunch of people kidnap a girl to get money for a ransom and don't realize that she and her family are vampires. And that she's more dangerous than them, probably. A very clean disc. The bonus features on this are deleted and extended scenes, a gag reel, great. Becoming a ballerina vampire, feature commentary, and more. It says and more. I don't know how much and more there is, but it's a collector's edition, which, back in DVD days meant a lot. But I'm happy still. I've got it. Abigail, I've been wanting it for a while. I'm glad I got it for $10, not $25-30. The cover's a little bit different than the other one, I think, from memory. But happy to have it. Really, really pleased. I'm always looking for things that I'm saving money on. So Abigail is one of those. So what did we get in total? Can I pick them up without dropping them? Please don't drop them, please. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 movies. Oh, sorry, 7 movies because I got Man of Steel twice. Obviously, one of them's mine. So 7 movies. Is that the new one? That's the old one. Let's put the old one up here. 7 movies on Blu-ray, adding to the Blu-ray collection. So very happy with that. All right, so we are losing time, vastly losing time. So I don't know. What should I do? Should I do my umbrella haul or should I do mail and toys? What should I do? Is anyone watching that wants to give me some advice here? What should I do? Because I can't linger around for very much longer. We still have 2 views, but it doesn't tell me if any of them are live. Which I don't know what's happening, why it's doing that. Settings. See, none of that helps me. Why did I lose my live? Community, contact detection, customization. No. Sorry, I am a bit confused as to why the settings changed. Just confused by all of it. It shouldn't be complicated. I'll look into it after this video is over as to why I've lost my live versus standard views. I should be able to see who's live and what the total views are, but I'm not seeming to get any of that. I'm getting visibility, quizzes. I don't know if that causes me problems. So what should I do? Action basic. Okay. I'm not saying everything's public. I don't know. It's very confusing. I'm very confused. Live. Take that off there. It's all public. Yeah. Don't know. Don't know. I don't know. I'm a bit confused, to be honest. What should I do? Should I talk about some of my Umbrella Entertainment stuff or do mail? Maybe I can do a little bit of both. Maybe I can do a little bit of both. Maybe I can do a few. What's that? Okay. All right, let's talk about a couple of things. I won't do them all. Save some for later because I have a lot. I have a lot. Oh, maybe I won't. No, I won't. I'll talk about one. No, I've done enough physical media. Let's go to mail. We'll save them for another time. I could just do a total Umbrella Entertainment one. We'll do Umbrella Entertainment one. All right, let's open mail. We'll go mail. We'll go mail. I'm making the decision. Sorry, we're going mail. We'll do a mega Umbrella Entertainment unboxing soon. Sorry if I said Umbrella. We're not going to do Umbrella. We're going to do mail. Let's do the mail bumper. Mail bumper. Let's do the mail bumper. 1, 2, 3, go. Let's not stop now. Let's go to the mail bumper. Go. Ready, cam. All right, mail. I would love to just focus on Umbrella right now, but I'm getting late. It's getting late. All right. I had to open a couple of these because it was taking so long to actually figure out when I could open them. So the ones that are oldest I've opened and checked just to make sure, because if it was wrong, I need to get back in touch with the supplier. I didn't want to leave it too late. So this one I've already opened to check, but I can't remember what's in it. So it's this one. Mail. Oh, cool. Yeah. All right. Well, look, I'm happy with this one, but I'm also not happy with this one. And you'll understand in a second. I've been wanting this movie for a long time. This one is from France because it is written in French on the back. I can make a slip sleeve. I can make a cover for this to suit. That's fine. But for the moment, it's okay. It is Frankenhooker. So I know this will have an English. It'll be English, but it'll also have French. The problem I have with it is this. So there's the back. It's in French. I don't really care for the moment. The English will probably the menu will probably be in English as well. But here's what I hate. Here's the spine. It's upside down. And it's not just a slip sleeve, it's a mega slim slip sleeve. So if I lie this on its back, it should say the words the right way around. But it doesn't. And I hate that. What is it with French people? Do they have, or European people, do they have their spines like this? Because it's meant to be like this. So now I have to put this like this in my collection, upside down. And then pull it out upside down. So I'm going to have to figure something out because I don't like this. I might have to take it out of this, make a new case for it, and put it in a proper Blu-ray standard case, and then find a printout of the cover to have, because this French one, it's not doing it for me. Doing it. It's not doing it for me. But really happy to have Frankenhooker. This has been on my want list for a very long time. Very, very sad about that. Very, 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 very sad about that. Very sad indeed. But we'll fix it. We'll put it in a Blu-ray case. I'll figure out how to print out proper covers and we'll go from there. All right, we've got this one. Let's open it. Awesome. I just watched this series recently on Netflix. Anything else in there? Nope. And I really loved it. And if you don't like it, then you're not a fun person. I'm sorry. I'm just saying it. If you don't like this, it's an animation. It's based on a very popular series and it's done one season. There's more seasons to come and I really love it. And I thought it was fun. It made things different. I like the characters. I like the new characters. There were some things that didn't really work as much as I wanted them to work. There were a little bit of continuity issues in it. Some of the characters weren't really even in it at all, just brought in briefly to show they're still around. And some of the caricatures of the faces weren't 100%, but they're pretty good for the most part, and I really, really enjoyed it. I enjoyed every episode. I watched them one after the other, and I bought it from a bootleg company on eBay, which I'm pretty sure is from China. And I don't care about that because I'm sorry, Netflix. Same with you, Disney Plus or Disney, Netflix, all the other companies that do this. If you're not going to release physical media, I'm going to find it for myself. And I don't care. I don't care at all. All right. I don't feel guilty. If you don't release it, then I've got nothing to buy. So I'll have to find my own way of buying it. Stranger Things, Tales from 85. Now, they seem to have squashed it in at the bottom just a little bit because I had the big Blu-ray thing on the top. These are Blu-rays or their equivalent of Blu-rays. Hopefully they are Blu-rays or the closest thing to a Blu-ray. But this is a great series. I don't like the way that these Chinese companies put this crap on the back because half of it's in Chinese, half of it's in English, and the translations are not very good. But at this point in time, this comes with the DVD, the Blu-ray. It's like a mini in there as well. It won't be as mini as the other one, I don't think, that I got from France. Maybe it will be. So with the cover on, it makes it standard Blu-ray width. But without the cover, it becomes a mini like the Frankenhooker one. So yeah, with the cover on the outside, it's very similar in width to a Blu-ray. So you kind of need the sleeve. So maybe with this Frankenhooker one, I can just find a slipcase for it somewhere. But yeah, it's very similar in width to Abigail. Really enjoyed this. Really fun. Really fun. If you like animation, this is great. This is more fun, in fact, than some of the Stranger Things episodes. I really enjoyed this. There's a punker in this. She's really cool. I think she's there in the corner there. She's really cool. And there's a bit of a what if, who's doing what, who's controlling. Why you think it's one person, but it's not. It's fun. It's really fun. They underuse some characters, but I hope that in the second season they start properly using them. Stranger Things, Tales from 85. Really glad I picked it up. I think I paid like 20, 25 bucks or something like that for the Blu-ray. So pretty good. Then we've got this one. Well, that's a receipt. Oh, yep, cool. This was an umbrella one. So we are going to see some umbrella. Just not the ones that I bought separately. Nothing else in there? Nope. This I bought. I ordered it. And it got sent, delivered. Some of these are going to be umbrellas. I know they are. In fact, some of them I'm definitely sure going to be umbrellas. This was meant to have a cover sleeve on it. That's what the ordering picture showed, a cover sleeve. Houseboat Horror. This is an 80s Australian horror movie on a houseboat or around a houseboat. It's got a knockout score by Brian Mannix. Something shocking is about to happen on Lake Infinity. It's an Australian one. It has some stars from Neighbours and other places in it as well. So it's an umbrella release. So I mean, I could save it and go through my umbrella ones, but I'm showing you now. It's an umbrella release that I ordered. A bunch of umbrella things that were cheaper because they had a sale on. A lot of umbrella stuff was hugely reduced. And this was on my list of things to get. Houseboat Horror. 80s horror. All right, another one. I know some of these are big ones, so I'm not going to open the big ones. Is that a big one? Ow, just burnt myself on the heater. I'm pretty sure. Yep, so that I'm not going to talk about. No, I'm not going to talk about that one. That one we'll save for another time. Sorry, I know I could, but I'm not. Let's open this one. I don't know what this one is. So I've got this one. Time is it's past 3. I need to wind it up. Oh, cool. Yeah, I ordered this as well. This is also an umbrella. I don't care about that. This is one I thought I'd just pick up because of the fact that I'm a Mad Max fan. And by the way, rest in peace, the actor who played the Lord Humongous. He passed away recently from cancer. This is Beyond the Wasteland. So it follows a bunch of fans in Australia and overseas. It was $7. It is an umbrella. You can see Umbrella's name underneath there. Beyond the Wasteland. All the people that dress up as the Wasteland Warriors and people from Mad Max. So it's a doco. Focuses a little bit on the movies and mostly on the culture, the counterculture. For $7, I'm really happy to have it. It is DVD though. There is no Blu-ray. So a really cool cover though. Really like the cover. So glad to have that. What do we got left? It's a big one. I'm not going to open that. That is... I don't know what that is either. And that's a big one too. Yeah, I'm not going to open that one either. And I don't know what that is. Hang on. Oh, yes. These are all umbrella. I'm going to save all the umbrella ones for another time. So as an umbrella. Yep, umbrella and umbrella. We're going to do a mega umbrella unboxing. So we're going to leave it at that. So I've only opened up a few pieces of mail. The rest we're going to save till another time. I've already showed you that I picked up. We'll get another umbrella one there as well. I've also already showed you that I picked up the Terraform cases in mail. They got sent out. Please don't tip over. Please don't tip over. These suckers. My Terraform cases. So yeah, I haven't showed you a whole lot. We're gonna do some Terraform case stuff in the very, very soon future, the near future. But in the meantime, can I just get this to sit straight? We're going to move on to Toy Talk because I don't want to linger too much. I've got a lot of umbrella stuff to do and I think I'll do them all at once. Sorry, I'm informing you now, but we're already about 2 and a bit hour mark. I'd say about 2 hours and 20 minutes. That's my guess. So let's move on to Toy Talk. Give me a second. My monitor up there is finished. I've played the movie twice now. I wonder if you guessed what it was. Has anyone guessed what it was? I can't even tell how many people are live and how many people aren't because all it now tells me is how many views I've got. It doesn't tell me live views, just views. Let's just close everything. Let's close that. Let's open this up again. Something's going on with YouTube and I don't like it. Oh, it's done an update. Is that why? Can I just go to YouTube? Okay. Go here, go there, go there, go there. No, it just doesn't tell me. It's very confusing. All right, let's do toy talk and let's wind it down. I can find toy talk. There we go. Toy talk. Toy talk. Okay. So, I've got a couple of things to show you. Just give me a sec while I put a screen up so I can cover myself. Hang on. We'll do that one. We'll do that one. You can still hear me. You can still hear me. Just give me a sec. Hang on. All of it. Goddamn hope it's all of it. Oh, my wheels are just rolling over everything. Okay, calm down, calm down, calm down. Don't fall. Ugh. It's a very frustrating. How do I do this without knocking everything over? You there, you there, you there. It's gonna throw the rest of you. Watch out. Tyrannosaurus Rex. The rest of you, I'll just throw in a corner. Deal with you later. There we go. Close enough. All right. Not a whole lot to talk about. I haven't really been on the hunt for toys lately. Hang on, let me just bring Rotten Roddy back. Rotten Roddy is here. I haven't really been on the hunt for toys lately. Now, there is a new toy store up from us that's just opened up called... what is it called? It's a new one. It's a big mega store. It's like... I don't know what it's called. But it's brand new. I haven't been up to it yet. I've seen many people post about it. I will get there. I just don't have the funds, the finances, or the time to actually be investing in tons of toys for this room that I can't fit in here. I have boxes and boxes of toys boxed up and put away in my bedroom, in my cabinet, my cupboard, that I can't fit in here. So I'm really just trying to fit in the things that I want right now, because I can't have everything. I just can't have everything. Doesn't matter what I do, what I try, I can't fit them all in. You can see they're all over my shelves. They're all everywhere. They're crammed in everywhere. I don't have the room for them. So I'm currently not going to this new Toy Mate is what the name of the store is. Toy Mate. So people have gone there. They have done reviews on it and stuff, but not I. Now, the first toy I'm going to talk about is McDonald's one. Now, you get them in a Happy Meal. I haven't had a chance to get the Happy Meals themselves, but this is based on that Tales from 85, Stranger Things. So it's like a veiny, kind of McDonald's veiny thing. A box, and when you open it up... Hang on, there's a way of doing this properly. It's got like a turny thing at the front. And you've got to line it up exactly right. There we go. You've got to line it up and it opens. You're inside, you get one of the Stranger Things crew. One of the Stranger Things people. I think that's Will with his hammer. If you watch the series, you'll know they get a hammer off of one of those, you know, the carnival acts where you hit the thing with the mallet and it goes up and rings the bell. He ends up with one of those as a weapon. Come on, Roddy, you can focus. You can focus, Roddy. So there you go. You got Will with the hammer. He gets given the hammer by the punk girl as a weapon. Yeah, but they come inside these. Look, they're not very nice looking. I think the figurines that they've got for Tales of 85 separately are amazing. I haven't seen them out. Maybe Toy Mate might have them. Mate? Maybe? I don't know. I would like to find some of those because some of them are really cool. But yeah, this one was just left at work. Somebody left it at work and I asked around and was like, does anybody own this? Do you know what it is? And somebody just goes, you just take it. No one owns it. It's just been dumped. So I grabbed it. Everyone seemed to think that no one knew whose it was. But that's pretty cool. Bit of a Stranger Things thing to add to my pile of things I have no room for. Alright, the next thing I'm going to show you was at an op shop. The lady at the counter knocked it off and dropped it on the floor, but luckily it didn't break, as I could tell. It's the Mystery Mobile, or Mystery Machine. It's got wheels on the side, but strangely, it's got wheels under those wheels to make the wheels work. I don't know why they did that, but it's an old school Mystery Machine. With a picture of them all inside. Go, Scoob! Look, Scoob, sandwiches! Ravages! The Mystery Machine with the flowers. Just a little rolly toy. I thought it was pretty cool. Does it have a year underneath? Probably not. Hard to tell. I wonder if Roddy'd be able to tell. It says, oh, it's Hungry Jack's. Gosh, I can't see a date on there. Made in China. No. Trademark. Hanna-Barbera. No year. There's no year, Roddy. There's no year. Roddy will probably be able to make it out. Roddy, focus. Look, no year. Just trademark. Made in China. Hanna-Barbera and Hungry Jack's. But yeah, it's got little wheels underneath. But I thought it was pretty cool. Regardless, you know, just a little trinket. Have on the shelf somewhere. Now how I'm going to squeeze all of this stuff in here. All right, the next thing I found at an op shop was this thing, which I think is part of... I think it's part of those Beast War, kind of like the Mr. Beast things. I paid $1 for it. I don't know, one of those things that you like, you know, you go to toy stores and it's got like the giant zombie pirate, and then you got to open the box, and then you got to go inside and get a scoop and scoop out the muck to open up a toy that has something in its stomach that you got to dig out, and inside of that's a chest. Inside the chest is it's one of those things that kids love with all the wasteful stuff. But it's got a, I wonder if it's not that or Scooby-Doo, but I don't see any branding on it. It's a wind-up toy. And it rolls around, and it's a ghost coming out of a barrel. It's a pirate ghost. It's a pirate ghost coming out of a barrel. And I thought it was cool. It's got a little stand on it, and now it's got wheels. So it rolls at you like a ghost coming out of a barrel. And I just thought it was cool, because you know my rule. The toy has to make you feel like it's cool. Has to be cool, has to be fun. If you don't really want it, you should leave it behind. Oh, where's the writing on the back? NRG made for BKC. Viacom made in China. This might actually be a Scooby-Doo thing. I don't know. But it says Viacom on the back. Who knows? I don't know. It's a pirate coming out of a barrel. I thought it was cool. It's got this little stand thing under it, so it will stand up. I just saw it and was like, I like it. It's cool. It's coming home with me. This can go next to the other ghost. There you go. Alien and a ghost together. All right, 3 more things to go, and then we're going to wind up. 2 of them are related to Minions. This is the first one. It's just it doesn't have any movement at all. I think it's maybe got a battery compartment. Maybe. I don't know if there's any buttons, though. Bit hard to tell. Don't really know anything about it. None of these push. So I don't think it does anything. But it's got these clear things on top. You've got one of the Minions. It was like $2. With the flashing lights on there. But they don't do anything because there's no buttons. Paid $2 for it. I like it. It's cute. I like the Minions movies. And I like these characters. Yeah. But, you know, it's not super huge. It's kind of biggish. Don't know what he was holding in his hand, but he's got his hand outstretched like that. $2. It's going to go on my collection of knickknacks. You can go up there for the moment till you fall off. One more minion in a suit. Looking very dapper. His legs don't move, obviously. He is numbered for some reason. It's very special looking. I think I only paid, I don't know where his sticker is, but I think I only paid $1 or $2 for him. He's large. He's quite large. Hold him next to my head. He's quite large. There we go. I can't remember his name, but he's cool. Look at him. I mean, the plastic's a bit dirty in between. Got his goggles on, his suit with his badge for AVL. Whatever that says under AVL, I don't know. Oh, it's got a barcode. There's a bit of wear on him. The paint's come off in a few places. He is numbered. He's got his boots. He's got a number on there. So I don't really know much about this guy. He has got some... His arms move, so his arms can go up or down. He's got a number underneath here. Come on, and a number on the back, which Roddy may or may not be able to focus on. Made in Vietnam. And there's a number under there. But his arms can go up and down. And I like his size. His size is good. Whereas the other one was kind of small. This one's kind of large. Anyway, kind of a nice shelf piece. Not hugely into minions, but do like them. Now, the last thing I have, if this will just stay there, is kind of cool. If you like Dragon Ball Z, I paid $5 for it because the sticker's right there. Will it come off? Come on, come off. There you go, come off. The sticker came off. Can I read it? Oh, I just bent it. Look, I like this show, this cartoon show, but I wasn't hugely into it. But I never really understood the lore. There is apparently deep lore to it. $5. Dragon Ball Z. When I was traveling around the world, when I was much, much younger, and I was in Mexico, I remember being at a little cantina eating breakfast there for the first time, and on the TV behind the counter was Dragon Ball Z, and I remember I'd watched it a bit at home and watched episodes of Dragon Ball Z in South America. It seemed to be very popular back there. But also popular everywhere as well, is Piccolo. A statue of Piccolo for $5. It's very heavy, and the plastic is really nice. Now, I'm not too sure what's going on with this leg, because it's got like... I don't know if it's... Oh, it's a squeezy action. Is that what happens? You squeeze the legs and something happens? Very confused. Why does his leg do that? It's got someone's name underneath it. I think something's supposed to happen, but nothing's happening. So maybe it's an action thing. See, I'm squeezing his leg, but nothing's happening. So I don't know if there was like some kind of fighting action that's broken now. His arms do twist in and out if I need them to twist out, so I can go, whoa. But really cool. Really cool. Like quite large. If you put him up against my head, he's quite large. Piccolo. I like his outfit. I like his style. I've got another Dragon Ball Z character down there. I can never remember his name. He's got 3 toes, pink skin, and like horns in his head. His name eludes me all the time. Is that Furia? Something like that. Fiero? Something like that. But this is Piccolo. I love the shoulder pauldrons, the giant cape, but he's got this squeezy leg action, which doesn't seem to do anything. I thought it maybe make him punch. Very cool though for $5. That's quite large too. Like that's a large figurine. Look good on the shelf, next to my other figurines that are loose, that I wish weren't loose, that I wish were in the packet still. Piccolo. There you go. Anyone else a Dragon Ball Z fan? Anybody else a Dragon Ball Z fan in here? I think we're going to wind this down. We're at 3:30 in the morning. I didn't plan on being up super late. But yeah. These arms go out. Well, that arm goes out. Why is that on a ball and this isn't on a ball? I'm quite confused by it. Oh, what? Oh, what the hell? Is that what happens? His arm explodes and another arm comes out. Is that what happens? That's very curious. So look what I'm doing here. I never would have expected that to happen. He's got another arm here. If I push that in with this arm in there, which is super creepy, and then pop it in, well then what's supposed to happen is that his arm's supposed to pop off. His arm is supposed to pop off. Well, can we see that happen in live action? Am I supposed to pump it till it comes off? Is that what's supposed to happen? So if I touch it, that was super creepy. Is that what happens? His arm blows off and he's got another arm growing out of it? I don't know what's happening right now, but his arm blows off and another one comes out. That. And it's got spring in it. That is bizarre. Bizarre. It's spring loaded. No, I never would have picked that. There you go. And there's his arm. There's his arm. It's meant to fire out. So if I put his hand inside that, his arm literally just goes straight back in and then pops back into place. I never would have pictured it. There you go. Meant to blow off his arm and then his other arm pops out. Interesting. If I'd looked that up, I probably would have found that out. All right, we've got Piccolo. All right, we're going to leave it there. I'm going to put Piccolo, God knows where, because I have no room somewhere. Piccolo. I have no room for you, Piccolo. You can stand behind Grogu, looking menacing. Looking menacing. All right, we're going to leave it there, guys. I'm going to finish this beer as much as I can. Maybe watch a movie and then go to bed because I have work again Monday and I don't want to waste any time. So let me say good night to you all. Thank you very much for being here. It's BZ in the Neon Doom Room. Obviously, we are also on Instagram as Neon Doom Room and as Revenge of the Video Store. Thank you so much for being here. And for my replay crew, sorry to make you wait this long to actually see an episode. You know, a lot has been happening. We have a lot of Umbrella releases to actually unwrap, some of them to unbox, and many of them to watch. So I'd like to bring that up again in the near future, maybe on another episode. And we can go through every single Umbrella collection, because I bought a bunch of stuff reduced price when Umbrella had their sale. I'd like to not promote the sale so much, but promote Umbrella, obviously, because I'm a huge fan of Umbrella. Come on, Roddy, focus. Yeah, so we'll talk about it at another time. Thank you so much for being here for the whole episode and dealing with my rambling. And don't forget that if you like my channel, look, I'm a very small channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Subscribe if you like the channel, you want to watch some more. You can always unsubscribe later. Like, dislike even, don't mind a dislike. Comment, share if you know someone that likes this kind of content. We talk mostly physical media, toys and pop culture, and mostly things to do with movies. And obviously we've got a shit ton of games up there and games down there and games everywhere and VHS tapes and, you know, collectibles and CDs and all sorts of stuff, cassettes, records, things we haven't even really brought up yet, but we can. So please stand by. There will be more coming in the near future. I'm just trying to wrap my head around work and everything else at the same time as being a dad and feeling like I have to be everywhere all at once. But yeah, I'm here. I'm here every week, at least for the most part, give or take, me being sick and interstate and all that stuff. I'm here most weekends, having a ramble about physical media. So you can always go through the other 54 episodes of the Doom vlog. That is like hours and hours and hours of content for you to listen to. Okay, from humble beginnings with the first non-live episode all the way through every single live one after that. All right, thank you, Roddy. Thank you, Mike. And thank you, everyone, for watching. Don't forget, please, to subscribe. If I can find my subscribe thingy-me-jiggy, which is somewhere. There you are. We look forward to seeing you again on the next episode of the new vlog. It should be episode 56. Trying to get to 100, but we'll see how we go. Love you. Leave you. This drink hasn't really hit me, but you know, it could hit me if I keep drinking it. It could be me like this.
I think he can't hold his liquor.
Or maybe like this.
It's got a fruity bouquet.
Oh, cheers.
Can you all...
I know you can hear me. I know you can hear me. I know you can hear me, so I'm not going to do that. All right, guys, have a good one. Thank you very much. I love you. I leave you. I see you on the next one. Please jump into my Instagram, neon_doom_room, or Revenge of the Video Store, which is revenge.of.the.video.store, where I've pretty much got a very clean collection of my movies. No jibber jabber in there, just mostly a clean collection of my videos. If you want to see photos of my movies, they're in Revenge of the Video Store. All right, guys, love you, leave you. I'm going to stop talking. Thank you very much for your time. I'm going to say goodnight. I'm going to see you on the next one. Don't forget to cuddle your koalas and drink your daisies. It's an impossible task, but give it a go. Say goodnight to your dog and pat your mum for me, and we'll see you on the next episode of the Doom vlog. I love you. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye.